It's a lot more comfortable than it was the last few days when temperatures touched the 90s here in greater New York City the last couple. Vlasimski dodging on through, lefty shot, skips it on in, and St. John's takes its first lead at 2-1 with 10:45 left to play in the first quarter.
Good team defense in front to jar it loose. It was Carter Haskell coming up into that offensive area. Other side, transition, Leahy kept it out. DeSales robbed. TJ Herron was looking for the goal in his third point.
First to score, and Colin Keating wins the faceoff, going right and all alone, and he scores! It took 5 seconds for Colin Keating. The senior faceoff man has his first goal of the season. He has the first goal of his career on senior day, and they win it 9-8. Mayhem.
Sean Spiegel, first time we've called his name, controlling here, wearing 54 for the host Ducks. Pergola already 5 and make it 6. Matthew Pergola on fire for the Ducks. All 6 of his goals have come since the 8th goal of the game and beyond. Fast and furious rally. 6 of the last 8 goals have been scored by Matthew Pergola for Stevens.
5:50 to go in the third. The Red Storm have been knocking at the door as of late, looking for that first win. And in fine shape at the moment, but still more than a third of the game remaining. Alex Stathakis wins the draw. He'll trot off, and Denver has the ensuing possession. Quick turnaround for Denver. Played Thursday at 5 Eastern time against Towson. We got rolling at 11 a.m. here locally this morning. The reason the Towson match on Thursday, the CAA expanded before that schedule, or after that schedule was made for a matchup between Denver and Towson. It was really the only available date that made sense. A league game replaced the original date for Denver and Towson earlier in this season. Skip shot is wide from J.J. Silstrop. Michael Lampert will restart for the Pios here. 33 seconds on the shot clock. Winding, individual play, and an individual goal from Michael Lampert. Saw that type of sequence with his first goal way back in the first quarter. It was the second for Denver, and we'll see this one again, which pushes the Pioneers to 8 goals. Turnaround skipper that gets by Kyle Munson. So an unassisted goal. We've had a good amount of offense here in the third quarter. 5 total goals now. Lampert's second for number 2 in the Denver black uniforms. So when you're chasing a game like Denver has been, the faceoff X even more critical. And Stathakis able to win another. And AJ Mercurio is going to work with Sparrow here as Denver now sets up its offense, looking to go back-to-back after the Lampert goal on the last trip about 30 seconds ago. Nice crowd here in attendance here on Accepted Students Day on campus. And many alums of the St. John's program are here for, again, what is the first ever game here on the Belson Stadium turf on campus for St. John's men's lacrosse. Mick Kelly, a couple of assists in this one, has it in his grasp. Now the extra one for Stephen Avery, a couple of goals. Pass inside, works its way though to Lampert, who scores! Michael Lampert on the spot, goes back-to-back, and 2 huge goals for Denver here in the late stages of the third quarter. A fortunate break as this pass was off the mark, but Lampert read it very well and scored. And there was a touch from Kyle Munson there. He got a piece, but just not enough of it in that point-blank opportunity for Michael Lampert. So back-to-back unassisted goals for Michael Lampert and the Denver Pioneers. And it is the first 3-goal game of the season for Lampert. Previously had 2 multi-goal games, 2 against Yale and 2 against Utah way back in February, and procedure in violation against Denver breaking out, and it will be St. John's possession. So it gives it back to St. John's after what appeared it would be another set for Denver. 10-9 St. John's with the advantage here with 3:35 left to go in the third. Red Storm will take some time off the clock before getting into this set here. Very fast-paced quarter with lots of action. Caleb Zahowski operating behind. Now it's Lutfi, who scored the highlight reel goal earlier through a lot of contact, skips this one wide. And Connor Kalmus will restart with 37 on the shot clock for a St. John's team that is playing a very difficult schedule this year. 8 of the 14 teams they will play this year or have played are in this week's national polls, either in it or receiving votes. Here's Duffy for St. John's. Had it knocked away with the long pole of Ryan Giles. Giles gets it back, and the Pioneers can make it a 3-goal stretch. 3 in a row if they score here, and perhaps more importantly, can tie the score for the first time since we were level at 5. Edinger has a goal in this quarter, after we didn't see him really at all in the first half. And he's out there now, stalking in front of the cage. See if there are some changes that might come. And he is going to come off now. Personnel swaps all around, and everybody back in the sequence here at 6 aside. That's the keeper, of course. This is Mick Kelly, defended by the pole of leg. Now double team comes, back to single with Harry Noel defending for the Johnnies. Noah Manning, been quiet in this one. 17 seconds to shoot. Now Richie Connell. And to Kelly. Tight passing sequence. Stephen Avery fires the shot wide with 8 seconds on the shot clock. It'll be Michael Lampert to restart here. A little extra on the placement here, and now we go. Shot clock rolling. It's now at 5 seconds for Michael Lampert. Down to 3. Lampert, extra pass, maybe not aware of the clock. And it is a shot clock violation and a defensive hold for St. John's. I don't think Lampert really had an opportunity to shoot that, even if he went for it, just with the way he was moving towards that direction, all the way from the near side of the field to the far side of the cage. Trevor Battistini is out there, scored a big transition goal to start the quarter. Made it 8-6. Under a minute to go in the third. And the game clock and the shot clock are nearly identical. Shot clock is about a second greater, so that means St. John's can hold it all the way down, and it looks like they will do that to, at the very least, the Red Storm hope to lead by 1 after 3. Both teams have scored 3 times in this third quarter, and a whistle and a timeout will come here with 27.1 seconds left in the third.